Hey Cachers, Derek here, Big Six Clan. Today we're going to be building a very simple Birdhouse Gadget cache, and also I have a follow-up on the maze gadget that I did last time. So a cacher by the name of JustFindingOurWay sent me a picture and a description of a cache using another one of these log dispensers, but instead of having the latch going horizontally, it went vertical, so you can make it a lot smaller. And what he had was like a pipe with this inside, and you had to put different objects inside to flip the latch. Well, I thought that was a really great idea, and I'm going to be using some wood that I have just lying around, some scrap wood, and I'm going to be making a tall, skinny birdhouse that I could literally hang pretty much on any branch. So I'm going to be getting my measurements, and then we're going to start building this birdhouse. All right, so I've got all the pieces cut out for the birdhouse. Even got the roof ready to go on as well. So now I'm going to put these together and get the mechanism, go ahead and get that mounted in there. All right, so before I get too much further into the build of that one, I told you I was going to give you an update. Well, the original intention for this cache was always to have plexiglass in the front of it. The problem is the plexiglass that I had was really too thick, and it kept breaking down the hole between the magnet and the bolt. But I finally got some plexiglass that works, and this is actually 1/32 of an inch thick. So it's really thin, but by it being so thin, now I'm able to have the plexiglass on here and run the bolt using the magnet. Now the second adjustment that I did was because of the tension that it took to lift up the lever, it kept breaking down the bolt and it kept falling off before it lifted there. So what I did was took a spring and mounted it on that lever just to relieve some of that tension to make it a little bit better tension on that trigger so it will release that freeform. Those are the updates that I did on this cache. So now let's get back to finishing the new one for this week. All right, so here's the finished product. Now this one is a little bit more unique than ones I usually built, because usually I mount them to poles or to a fence or something. Well, I wanted this one to be able to hang from like a branch, because I want to put this out on a trail or something like that so it can actually hang from a tree and be a birdhouse. Now, what I've done is there is a tot to this, and I've put it right here. Now before it goes out, I will secure this tot in place so it won't get stolen. Now throughout the whole cache, there's these little holes, different places, and you have to figure out which one you have to push it into. But when you finally find the actual right one, the preform will drop out right into your hand. So I want to thank JustFindingOurWay for inspiring this gadget cache that I built today. Now if you have an idea of what you can do with the preform, hey, get in contact with me. Send me a message on social media, through geocaching, or email me at derek@behindthecache.com. I really would like to hear from you, and really like to hear how you're holding up in this time. All right guys, thank you for joining me, but don't go anywhere. Check out another one of these stories right over here, and check out the story behind the cache.